Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dragon's Den. This is Shelby with Shelby Creations, and still trying to get this mess cleaned up. I was doing good because I'd started going through. I had a bunch of stuff. This was things that I had pulled out of my stash to go in the different journals I'm working on, things that caught my eye. Then I have my scrap tray. So I'd gone through those, but there was a lot of stuff in here that I wasn't using. So I went through and I put it back in where they came from, whether it was, one of my containers or books or whatever. And I found some stuff that I knew I wasn't going to use. I didn't want to put it back because why bother? It was, to me, I didn't like it and I wasn't going to use it. So I got rid of it. These are just the regular like copyright paper, thin pieces of my leftovers. Cardstock went into my folder, so I got that done. But in finding, I come across things that I know I want to use, but when I put them away, I can never find them. So my Pull Me box, which I know a lot of you have already seen and all. This now, let me see if I can angle this over. This now holds the stuff that was in the top of my cart. So what's in the top of my cart now is what was in my Pull Me box. I roll that back where it belongs. So now I can actually just pull my cart alongside me and I can sit there and shuffle through everything. Yes, my candy bin. It's supposed to be the trash can, my little desktop trash can, but right now it's holding leftover Christmas candy. I know, my secret stash. We all have them, some part. And I got to where I was finding a lot of things that I had, but I didn't want to group them together any longer. And like, let me pull a few of these out. It's like I had cards and game pieces and things, and I could never find them. So there goes one. These are all my old receipts and old tickets. There's ration book tickets, a payment ticket, all different kinds of that is in this one. Then photographs. Where were my photographs? Anywhere but where I could get my hands on them. Now I can get my hands on them. So I've got these, and these just stick in this. I've got one little section on my cart just for those little pockets. Then I came across because I buy the little digi kits, we get like anywhere from 3 to 5 pages and you cut them out. Yeah. These are like fairies and like fairy tale ones. Those are different from people. I mean, these have, they're all different kinds of, like there's a little boy and girl, there's a little lady, there's, these have, oh, wait a minute. There's also butterflies and birds are in here and things like that. So these are ones that have people, bugs, or birds on them. These here are have all flowers. These are all different kinds of flowers. So I've got it. I can just pull it out, rifle through it. Got those. So those are ready to go over there. And I'm left with this. And, well, these all fell out of here. These are, I had bought, this is another dig kit, but I printed it out on cardstock. And I don't know if this doesn't look like Artie Mae's, but it was one of them. Anyway, I had them in a folder sitting in a bin like this. So they sat, and I had a bunch of them in here, which are what now in those envelopes or plastic sleeves, whatever. Then I thought, well, I'm sitting here making them, so why don't I show you, bring you along on how I make them. I get these big envelopes. They've got the button closure on them. I get them at the Dollar Tree. They come 3 to a package for $1.25, which is not a bad deal at all. So from one package, you can actually get 6 envelopes. And I'm going to show you how we do them. So I'm going to go ahead and snap this button back because it holds it in place. All I'm going to do is as close to that snap as I can cut. And then I'm just going to cut right straight down. No, it's not going to be even. It's not going to be straight because I cannot cut straight. But straight enough for what I needed. And if you want to do these at an angle, you know, start at the center on the bottom and then cut up to each side, that's fine. That's all I am missing, or I'm getting rid of. So, and this would make a great band to go around something to snap. If you've got a journal that big, that would be great to hang on to. I'm not gonna hang on to it. I know, I keep telling you, don't throw it away. And here's which one. This is the one I just got finished making when I thought, oh, well, let me come on and show everybody else. So that's what they end up looking like. So from the cut pieces, because I have the one that I cut before, all I'm going to do is lay this out, and I'll put my scissors on here so that it holds that flap down. And this is where the big top of the pocket is, and here's the bottom. Again, from the Dollar Tree, regular old packing tape. And I secure mine with a paper clip at the end because it's easier to get up. So I'm just going to measure out enough. It doesn't have to be the exact length, but you don't want to go over the top part. See, I put my paper clip right there so that I don't lose my thing or my edge. Go here, and this one's a little bit longer, but that's okay. I'll come this way, and then on this side, sometimes what I've had to do, just separate them and lay them down flat. Sometimes you have to do that, sometimes they'll be okay. And then just fold it over. That easy, that quick. You've secured that cut side, and all I'm going to do is trim that bottom off. Out. And there, I've got a nice storage envelope. So there's one. Where's the other one I had that I made? You see, they're not always the same size. I don't know how this one got cut shorter. So while we're at it, let's go ahead and finish up these other 2. So out of a package of 3, you can get 6 of these envelopes. And they have, I like the clear ones. They do have them in different colors. I prefer the clear because then I can see what's in it. Look down there. And yes, I know there's, if you put it behind the 2 little things up there, it'll hold it. I don't trust it. I've had them pull off before. And then I have to stop everything to find the edge. Just eyeball putting it in the right place. That way. And with it being packing tape, if it does, you know, sticking, you have to pull it up off your desk, it's going to stick down just fine after that. It's not the kind that will stick and not come back up, or stick and not stick again. All right, last one here. Put my scissors down to hold that open, and I see where I need to come to. So again, peel that up, take out my paper clip. Me a nice little length. I'll hold it there. I'll go ahead and put my, well, if I lay it down here right, put that there, and then I hold it when I tear it. And then when it goes back, let's see if I can get this to go ahead and rewind while I'm holding this. I'll do it after I finish getting this tape down. All right, there's my edge. Oh, that's a jagged piece up top. That did not tear straight across. Oh. Just an eyeball even here. That's all you need. Up here, make sure it's gonna lay flat. And down there, we've got them just like that. Trim off that edge close to it, but don't cut into it. Oh, get off my fingers. Now, on this, all I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this back around. You see, there's my paper clip. And I've got just that little edge there, so that next time I need it, I want it, all I do is pull up on the paper clip, and I don't have to fuss with that edge. All right, we've got these, and these are also from DigiKits. You can tell it's all got the plain backing on the back. Which, and you know, when I look for these, I can never find them. Now I'll be able to find them. Where's the skinny one? Let's put these in here, because these are all pretty much skinny. I've got those, and I've got 2 to spare here that I can save for other stuff. And then all the stuff I had in here. Let's take this one. And I'm going to start with the larger things first, putting those in. All right, those are in. And then I'll just slide the rest in like that. Make sure they're all in there. And there we go. And there's something. No. So, now I've got these. I can come back and label these as to what's in them. But that's going to take me too much time. All I have to do is look at them, and I know what's there. But it's so much easier to be able to sit here and to look through. All right, you can say, all right, I want this one, or I want that one, instead of going through a pile of all of this at one time. So, a nice little storage tip if you want to try something different. Because what I was doing, because remember the room tour? Yeah, some things have changed since then, only because what worked for a while wasn't working. And don't be afraid to change things in your workroom. The way you craft changes, the supplies change. You know, oh my gosh, things that we used to use, 2 years ago, either it's not available or something new has come along, bigger and better. So don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to, to go through and get rid of stuff you're not using. Shop your stash. Take time at least once a week to go through an area that you haven't looked through in a while. Because I know the metal shelf over here, I need more space on the very bottom because I had those big Alex storage cubes, those 12 by 12, storage containers. And while I can get them in, I have to put them in at an angle. So I need to raise the shelf that's right above those and the one above. I can move those up 2 notches on the, on the metal shelf thing. So, but I've got to take 3 rows of stuff off to do it. Sometimes it is a hassle to readjust things, but if it makes what you're doing easier, take the time. Those of you with storage issues, like you're crafting at a table, you don't have a big storage area. A friend of mine, for Christmas, her husband gave her one of these big tool caddies, and they go on sale different times of the year, but it's on a roller. It's like a big suitcase, but it's like 3 or 4 different types of toolboxes, and that holds everything of hers. She puts it all in there, she rolls it to the corner, and what was so cute about it is when she's done, she's got like a little tablecloth she puts over it, you can't see it, and she puts something on top of it. Nobody knows it's her crafting space. So that's another idea. So if you enjoyed my little tip for today, our little storage bags, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, because there's a lot coming our way this year. Tons and tons of things to do, new things to discover, and a lot of tips to share. So give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time here on the Dragon's Den. Bye, guys.